CultureRepz TV with your boy Fathead here with ZayaX with Ease the Crave, bringing you the Ease the Crave showcase this Saturday, October 11th at the Silver Spurs Arena. Zaya, welcome. Welcome.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So let's talk, man. You're here live, with us. We just want to know a little bit, pick your brain a little bit about the industry and the culture. You have your own event coming this week. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's our first time here in Kissimmee, Florida, Orlando, Kissimmee. Kind of the same deal. But I'm hoping that I'm hoping that people receive it well. It's something different. It's not your typical, tables walking around like a zombie for 8 hours. We're not trying to do that. We've added a couple things to kind of spice it up a little bit. So I'm hoping the presentation to the public is received well, and hopefully we can move on from there, man. Hopefully we could, keep it rolling, maybe every 2 months, and bring something different to the industry right now.
Okay, cool. Now before we go into details about Ease the Crave showcase, let's learn about who the man himself is. We have, ZayaX, Ease the Crave. How did this come about, man? Was it just one thing that came after another? What came first?
Well, actually, ZayaX came first, did the persona, the whole thing on YouTube. It really started from me taking pictures of my shoes, and I would hold on to the pictures, and then I had a situation where my laptop gave out. And being cheap, I didn't save the hard drive or nothing, so all the pictures were lost. And I think by the second, it happened a second time, and by that time it was just, a done deal. You lose all those pictures, and there's really no way of getting them back, the memories of your shoes and all that. So that's where the whole perception came, well, let me start uploading it to YouTube, and then, one thing after another, you make a couple of vids, one vid turns to 10, 10 turns to 20, 20 turns to 100, then you get people like, hey, I know you, I know you, I know you. So it actually took on a life of itself, man. I never would think in a million years that, 7 years, 8 years later from when I've done my first YouTube vid that, I'd be here, doing an interview based off of that, me even being in it. So
culture, man, it grows with you.
It's definitely grown, man. It's definitely a lot different from what I'm used to, being a 90s baby. 90s to me is the best era for shoes, but it's definitely a lot different, man. It's a lot more business now, and you gotta kind of like that, that the whole concept of sneakers has breeded. Look at all these jobs and all these professions that are out here. Look at all these blog sites. You know what I'm saying? It's really taking on a life of its own. So,
just brands in general. I mean, yeah, speaking of
just people being able to start their own brands, and I like it though, because it brings out the entrepreneur in a person.
Absolutely.
I'm all for it, man. If you can be doing something that's not a typical 8 to 5. Then I commend you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
That's what it's all about.
I mean, not having to wake up to an alarm clock is awesome. So,
it's the greatest feeling in the world.
So now, speaking of that, now Ease the Crave, I always see you're always like bigging up other companies and brands, and you're always, putting a lot of stuff on the table. Lately, I've seen you with, bringing the wow, the way, the li-ning. So talk to me about that. Is that like a stronger movement you're trying to see? Is that something you're trying to, create more hype around? Because I'll be honest, I'm not on it yet. I'm not on it.
I feel you. Listen, it took a little bit for me. I do a lot of promotions for companies out there that are trying to take their product and put it on a platform and show it to a wider audience. One thing I will say is that I'm not Mr. Hand-me-down or handouts, or like I don't look for free things. I'm not asking you to send me free stuff just for me to do a video and toss it in the trash. I only support products that I like. If it's a t-shirt brand, it has to be something that I see myself wearing. If it's socks, it has to be something that I see myself having on in a picture, you know what I'm saying? So, if people submit something to me and they want me to check something out, I do so. And if it's something that they want to send me and I support the brand and I think it's dope, then, by all means.
Sure.
As far as the way of Wade, man, it came out of left field, I'm going to be honest with you. I think it was the AllStar Stingray that really had me like, oh man, I really need it. And it was obviously the pink, but yeah, once I actually got it on foot, and I can't even explain to you the quality. I'm from 90s, so 90s basketball is key. Bulky basketball shoe, I'm sold. So when you take bulky in basketball and then you mix in comfort, it's definitely a good look. So, but I understand the wow hasn't really taken off, and I think I may be going out on a limb, but 5 years from now, I think li-ning will be in the same conversation as Adidas, Reebok, Nike. I think they'll be there because they've already mastered the art of the shoe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's just a matter of, you know, getting the social networks up and running, because they're not really heavy on social media, if you notice.
No, they're not.
They're not heavy on social media. They're not even heavy on their own site.
Yeah,
you know
no, even that, or even getting like mass produced out here in the States, you know, and they got.
I definitely like that it's not like something that is just you walk in the Foot Locker, you know what I'm saying? I definitely like that aspect of it. We live in a world where, you know, a lot of people are trying so hard to be different, but you end up being the same, you know what I'm saying? In a way.
No, absolutely.
And with li-ning, it's definitely not, it's something that, you know, not everyone, it's not like you're just gonna walk down the block and just see li-ning after li-ning after li-ning. So it's definitely, it definitely feels good to have something on that I know that, you know, if I show up somewhere, the likelihood of someone else having it on is unlikely. But
I think what they also need to do is like find those next couple, those uprising stars that are coming out, you know, those younger guys. Because let's be honest, Wade is, you know, back in his career.
Wade is definitely at the back portion of his career. I think he still has a couple good years in him.
For sure.
But I definitely think the li-ning should make the effort now to get themselves a couple more superstars.
For sure.
And not just one, man. I say get like 2 or 3 really good people. Obviously, you've seen Under Armour trying really hard for Kevin Durant. Unfortunately, they didn't succeed, but I think
they got Steph Curry, so they're
I think li-ning really needs to make a push. And there's definitely a lot of good dudes out there that just don't have shoe contracts, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't have no brand that's really behind them. And, you know, it's definitely a good spot for them to do something.
They got a movement for sure.
Yeah.
So now, with the whole Use the Crave showcase, you know, you have anything planned as far as the show goes? I know right now we're thinking what, basketball court, right?
Yeah, so as far as the show goes right now, I wanted to bring a little something different to the table versus just having you come in and walk around and then, you know, just leave and nothing really happened for you. So I kind of wanted kind of get the visuals going. So when you come in, there'll definitely be a full-blown basketball court. We actually paid out of pocket to put a basketball court down. This is not rolling in some hoops and no, it's none of that. It's a full-blown basketball court. So if you're interested in playing, come on down, do your thing. You just be paying your entry to come in, and you know it's literally free to play on the basketball court.
Cool.
At the same time, we have our traditional, our vendors doing their thing. We'll be there to support them. If there's anything that they need to sell, we'll be there to shout them out. We'll be there to provide that support factor for them to be able to do business.
Absolutely.
And then CultureRepz will be there, so definitely check it out. And then we'll also have a gaming tournament, and I believe cash prize is $250. So you come down, you play some video games. If video games is what you do, just spend your Saturday with us.
A specific video game we're going to be out there playing?
We're gonna go with NBA 2K14 at the moment. We might sneak in NBA 2K15 because it actually releases like I think the day before.
Okay.
So we might do that. If not, it's still it's not that much of a difference when year to year. But
I think that might be cool. Somebody like me who hasn't really jumped on might still have a fighting chance.
There we go. And the reason I say is because I think basketball is a huge contribution to the sneakers that we rock now.
Absolutely.
Let's be honest. You may not be playing basketball, but the majority of the sneakers you may be wearing are basketball sneakers. So it only made sense to kind of incorporate those two things into the show.
You have your skateboard following. You have your
Believe me, skateboarders. Listen, I got something planned for you. Don't worry. I got something planned for you. Yeah. I got something crazy, so you'll see.
All right, cool. So, is there any any brands out there that you're looking forward to working with, or is there anything that you're looking forward to seeing besides your own event? Because I'm sure that's pretty exciting on its own. But what's your main focus besides the event?
Really right now, it's really branding the event and taking the event not only in Orlando, Kissimmee, but taking it elsewhere. We have plans to check out some stuff down in Miami.
Okay.
I know Miami is a huge market and it's also a saturated market, so I don't want to come down there with the same concepts and the same ideas. I'll let the other vultures eat that meat. You know what I'm saying? I want to kind of create my own. So Miami and Chicago are looking like our two cities that we're kind of up in the air and kind of figuring out. Yeah, Chi-Town definitely has a huge community and a huge passion for what they're doing over there. But right now, just focusing on the show. As far as shoes, I'm not really seeing anything that's like too crazy that has me like, oh, I got it. But right now, if we really want to, get technical, li-ning, I'm definitely looking forward to what li-ning is doing next year. I would definitely love to get them involved with our show from the whole basketball perspective. Also, we're working with our own designer. His name is Huss Bunny. You can check him out on Instagram.
Yeah, he's amazing. I wanted to get with you about that.
Yeah, he's definitely a great dude, and he definitely has a good vision when it comes to drawing. So we wanted to kind of, in a way, harvest that and kind of show him love too. So me and TSGK, and TSGK, if you don't know, is my girlfriend. That's your girl Katie. You can follow her on Instagram as well. But we've actually kind of, I don't want to say taken him under our wing, because he's sort of like his own. It's sort of like three bosses getting together and saying, hey, well, you have something that I need and I have something that you need. With him, it'd be his designs. With us, it'd be the marketing and promoting that we do. So we've actually teamed up, and we're releasing a t-shirt every single week. So every Sunday morning, which is Saturday when it goes into Sunday, we pull the old shirt down, we put up a new shirt design. And you can check it out at huss.bigcartel.com. And we also promote it on our own website.
Is this going to be just a limited 1 week? You have a week to get this shirt?
Yeah, so it's actually a pre-order basis. So you could set up the pre-order throughout the week. Once it ends, once the shirt gets pulled down, that's it. It's retired. We're not bringing it back. And we actually had our first shirt move quite a few units. I believe we moved about 300 plus units in a week. Yeah, which was really, really good for our first shirt.
Absolutely.
And there's people still now hitting me up like, hey, so when you restock it? There's not no restock. That's it. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying. We're not trying to. I'm trying to think of a good word. We're not trying to oversaturate or overuse Huss and Huss's vision.
He's nice, man.
Yeah,
if you don't, make sure you check out his stuff, because the dude's pretty phenomenal what he does.
Just like any artist, when they create, they create something now, and the next week they may have something that's totally different in their mind.
Trust me, I know all about this artist.
Yes.
What goes through the mind.
Believe me, so we definitely wanted to kind of take that and present it to the general public. Crave and Huss Bunny right now, my plate is kind of full, and a little bit of li-ning. That'll be like my full meal, and then that's about it. So
definitely ain't even done yet though, man. But once again, thank you for coming out for today's episode of Culture Repz TV. My boy Fathead here. Zaya, anything out there for your followers?
Just stick around, man. I definitely got a lot of stuff planned, a lot of stuff coming, and definitely I'm always open to suggestions, feedback. I don't take anything the wrong way. All criticism is welcome. So definitely hit me up on Instagram, ZayaX0712, as well as the Ease the Crave site, Ease the Crave on Instagram, and you can also check out that shoe girl Katie on Instagram, and just follow us, man. We definitely got a lot planned, and you'll be seeing a lot of this right here. So definitely Culture Repz will be representing
big things in the movement.
Yeah,
right
big
now.
things moving. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, so
make sure Fathead 7:30. If not, Culture Repz TV. We'll be seeing you soon. If not, catch us at the Easy Crave Showcase, Kissimmee, Silver Spurs Arena, October 11th from 12 to 6. We'll see you soon.